The whole universe is one and the same. Think twice before you put one in his brain. Only excuse to make him suffer in pain is if he came to make you suffer in pain. Get that stuck in your brain. POW can't, product of waste, can't fuck with the name. We struck in your vein like we busted a main. Shit is so real, you get a rush in your brain. Last resort will hustle.
What is going on, everybody? I got a new pickup to show you guys really quick, but before we get into it, I'll give you a little bit of a backstory. Now, this most recent Saturday, you all know that the Powder Blue 3s released, and because of those releasing and everyone wanting them, the release that I have here in this box kind of flew under the radar, which worked greatly in my favor. I got to Foot Locker at around 6 a.m. and I still managed to get my hands on 2 pairs of these, one of which is actually going to one of my friends back home in Boston. So without further ado, let's get into the details of this pickup. Now, just checking out the box, you'll see that it came in that new reddish-orange Nike sportswear box. Taking a look at the label, you'll see it is a size 10.5 Nike Air Tech Challenge 2. You'll also notice on the size label that it was actually a quick strike release here in Australia. Not a lot of people actually knew that this was releasing, and out of the 30 plus people that were waiting in line, only about 5 of us were actually there for this shoe. But enough of the box, you guys are most likely here for the shoe, so let's get into those. We have the Agassi Nike Air Tech Challenge 2 in the Hot Lava colorway. Now, right off the bat, you will see these extremely vibrant hits of that hot lava color here on the swoosh, at the bottom of the upper, and they've also placed it on the tongue of the shoe as well. Now, the rest of the upper is made of a nice, soft, full-grain white leather with very tasteful hits of black. There are these very small perforations all over the toe box and on the side of the shoe, leading up to a nice cement gray plastic lace holder. And on the back, you have a white stitched-on Nike Air logo leading up to a nice black mesh, which also leads to a cement gray sock liner. Now, I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up, but I'll try my best here. The insole is that hot lava color with a black Nike Air logo. Now, coming down to the midsole, we have a nice white and cement gray color combination. And another thing that you'll actually notice about the midsole, well, actually, it really kind of depends on how old you are. If you're of a younger generation, you might say that this midsole is from the Yeezy 2, but in actuality, the Yeezy 2 borrowed the midsole from the model that you see right here on the screen in front of you. Now, taking a look at the bottom, you will see every single color that is featured on this shoe. You got your hot lava up here on the front traction, also on the Nike logo. You got your black here on the mid and rear traction, with nice hits of cement gray and a little bit of white to accent everything. These colors just absolutely work perfectly together. All in all, this year's retro of the Air Tech Challenge shoe is everything that I expect it to be. The only part of the shoe that I can even remotely complain about is that the midsole is a little bit choppy in some areas, but the quality of the upper more than makes up for it. So yeah, guys, that is my impression of the 2014 Agassi Air Tech Challenge 2. Now let's see how they look on feet.